This looks like it's turned itself into quite the predicament. You'll see in about 15 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's not a predicament, nothing to get, overly excited about. Well, maybe it is, depending upon how you want to look at it. But you'll see. As we nail that, let's get some music rocking. Get it on into in-game. And ladies and gentlemen, don't alarm yourselves. There is nothing wrong with my webcam. I can guarantee you that. And you're like, well, Jordan, looks to me like there's just a black screen in front of your webcam, right? And I'm like, you know what? You're right. It certainly looks like that. What it is it's a cat. It's Coco. She's come on over to her throne. Regardless of that, ladies and gentlemen, we are. See, just like that. Wasn't a fan of us going, we are live, apparently. I think she's just interested. She was there for about an hour. So, good morning, Summeribus. Plan is today. I believe we're literally just finishing up the stuff going on here for Persona 3 FES, and then we're going to roll on into the answer. So as far as I know, based upon what people have told me, is that we're just going to shoot the shit with the social link people. We've already fought Nyx. He went down, and then we ended up, and everyone forgets everything, and this is sort of like what we're into, I guess. So chat it up with everyone, and everyone has forgotten that the world was apparently coming to an end. So yeah, just talking to everyone. We'll see how long that takes. Let the credits roll. We'll probably use that opportunity to grab another beer or 8, and then we'll jump on into the answer a little bit later. So how are you today? Don't mind this this child behind me. This is my nephew. He's currently losing his mind because he can't pass a couple of levels in Mario Odyssey. Of course, I can't help him because I haven't played the game despite owning it. It's pissing him off. Yes, that's it. Anyways, chatted up with Kenji, the magician. So I'm trying to understand that. So no one knows that we fought Nyx, including our little group, right? And we live in the dorm, but we don't understand any of that either. Is that the way I'm taking it? And sort of everyone's like life power came together, and sort of got us to take down Nyx. That's at least the way I'm understanding it, anyways. But yeah, everyone forgot about it, and we were told about that. That we were told that if we either could have killed Ryoji, and then everyone would have remembered it but would have died regardless, or let him live, fight Nyx, defeat it. Everyone still forgot it. That was sort of the way it was explained to me. So, anyways, next year. Of course, Kenji is excited about this. There are 3 fine-looking women coming in. Teachers. Miss Canoe leaves. There's no spark for the faculty roster. Miss Terumi has that weird secret she refuses to tell anyone, which we now know she was the one that was playing that game. She was, what was her name? Was it Mia? Mia was that. Miss Onushi is obsessed with medicine. Boy, what? It's interesting? Yeah, that's exactly right. Now, Maya. That's it. So that's the secret for the children. They don't like the Japanese RPGs. Gets them on out of here. I don't know. For some apparent reason, they were interested in Trails yesterday. This is far more entertaining than Trails, but anyways. And Miss Teryuji is going to India or somewhere. So I mean, I never even clued in until literally the last stream we did of this that the teacher was Maya. Never clued in because I was trying to figure out, like, hey, why is her picture for the social link? Why is it like all grayed out? They are uncultured. They are. He doesn't know what the hell's going on. But this haircut could not come. Oh, hold on. I wanted to check. Did I? No. Where? Did I even get? There it is. I was trying to figure, like, so I got my second COVID shot, and I was like, did the woman put a bandage on me or not? Because the first one didn't. She's like, you're not bleeding, and then whatever, and then decided afterwards of like, oh yeah, you are bleeding a little bit. I don't have any band-aids, so I'm gonna put on some cotton. There we go. Kids should like watching high schoolers shoot themselves to fight monsters. Essentially, right? That makes so much sense. All right, we're gonna go see the nurse. So I have a question for you here, Summerbus. If I choose to hang out with Kenji, does that like screw things up here? Or am I like, is sort of the plan to hang out with everyone, do what they want to do, and then they're sort of, you know, the check mark? Denise Varga! How you doing, buddy? We can't make fun of you today. No making fun of tracksuits or anything. No, you have infinite time on this day. So I can hang out with him and we can go chill out and do what we gotta do. So, all right. So starting next year, we can choose our home room. So we gotta make sure we choose the right one if you catch my drift. Oh, crap! Today's not March 3rd, I mean, it is, according to the calendar up there. Shit. All right, I gotta get lost before she gets here. Oh, wait. You're sweating, Kenji. She's so loud. She's my little sis, and she'll be coming here next year, so she's gonna swing by today and look around, but I'm not gonna be here damn tour guide. I want to lead her around by hand where everyone can see, so. I don't know what that means by when him saying, I wish I had an older sister. I don't know if I want to poke and prod around that answer. Anyways, oh, so we were going to hang out, then he doesn't want to hang out because his little sister's going to come by. Oh, you know what? I can deal with that. Boys! Graduation is coming on up. Oh, by the way, Denise Varga. Last night, I had an absolutely wonderful time playing some Monster Hunter with Wolfslayer and Chelsea and one of their friends. It brought back the spark, I feel, that I lost from Monster Hunter. It's really nice that, you know, it runs great on my PC, fantastically. Again, which was another problem. I think I'm back in. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. So I think you and I will have many little romps to go through of murdering monsters. I think that'll be a thing we can rock on through. I think so. I look forward to it. It'll be fun. All right, so do I have to shoot the shit with you? Oh, okay. So the both of you have the exact same conversation here. Okay, we're gonna go chat it on up with Junpei and just figure out life from here. I guess the thing is like, where do we have to go? Like, I mean, I guess I should just start at the top and then go through working my way through the school and going through here and there, right? Like, making my head spin. I'm confusing myself. I mean, sure, yeah. What did we do this? I mean, I would let you wait. So that I have a relationship with you, and that's literally all it is just that. All right. Damn. I'm sorry, who are you? The athletic advisor. I was looking for you. Were you looking for me? Because, you know, it's a little odd that you're just standing there. This came for you from Mamoru. I bet his school is sorry he's gone, but it's good news for us because now there's nothing standing between us and total victory. Why did we go to the rooftop to read this? How are things, Bastion? I never knew your address, so I'm sending this to your school. His firm handwriting fills the page. I'm doing good. Starting to get used to the job too, but what I really wanted to talk to you about was the track team. Before I had totally given up on the idea of continuing track team, and even so, part of me still didn't want to let it go. I had to do it, but track team was my whole life. Picture him with a wry smile. I guess the plant manager realized what's up. He's helping me out. We're gonna make a track team. Well, I call it a team, but it's just really a few guys at the factory. We practice after work and sometimes on our days off. The other day we did endurance swimming at Lake Biwa. We even called Mount High. We don't have fancy equipment like before, so it's not as efficient, but I'm enjoying myself. Most of the guys are just in it for fun, and we don't do anything serious training, but I guess it's a good handicap for me. Wait, now you're handicapped now? What happened? Did someone take out your legs? Oh, we're still at it. We're still bumping uglies with all the track people, obviously. So hey, one day you and I are going to go at it again, but this time it'll be my turn to be your rival and get things going. Having a goal I can't believe I'd forgotten what it was like. And oh yeah, my mom's getting better. She's in a sanitarium with fresh air and good docs. My relatives and friends come by the house, so my brothers are well taken care of too. Everything is going swimmingly. I'm able to take care of the people who matter to me, and it's fulfilling. And it's thanks to you that it's all come together. So thanks, man. Can't wait to see you again. Be ready. That's nice. A nice little letter. That was nice. I don't know why it took me to the... You know, actually, I was going to work my way from the tippity top, just like Dr. Disrespect, all the way to the bottom. So it sort of worked out that I don't think there's going to be any way else to hear. Remember when there was that weird card that was hiding behind these things, but someone was standing there? There is something there. The flowers are doing great. Fantastic. All right, let's scroll on down. See what we're heading off here. Chat it up with everyone. There's Yuko. Yucatan, eh? No, there's Yucatan and Yuko. But I don't think it's Yukotan. Could be wrong. But chat it up with her. Essentially, I would say she was like our legitimate girlfriend. So, I'll come with you. No way. Well, nah, I can't. I'm going to the public library. So, I'm going to study sports medicine, so I really don't have time to... Isn't it so weird that, like, this is, like, the last day I'm supposed to chat up with her when she's got those rosy cheeks? She's excited about it. Yeah, one of my legitimate girlfriends. One I actually legitimately cared about without getting all broken. Wait, no, didn't she have the broken one? We had to fight about that one. I was so mad about that. Oh, God, that could have went down. Oh my God. So I start at the rooftop. I'm like, okay, good. We can work our way down. No, now we're gonna walk to the bottom. So now I'm gonna have to take the stairs all the way back up. This is ridiculous. Well, I'll be going now. Good luck to you. Hey, Silver Puddles, welcome on in. At least for a little bit. That's good. That's good. Are you escaping off for a run, perhaps, or a couple of errands to run there, or what? So, have you figured, like, what was going on? Like, were you not getting the notifications? Was Discord fucking up? I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough. I mean, you know, people got shit to do. Right? It's okay. You know, people do look forward to it. The small amount of people that do come on into the streams, they certainly do look forward to them. I want to go have fun with you, cross my heart and hope to die, and I want to be with you. I kind of want to feel you too. But I got to be patient. I want to take my dream into my own hands. Stand next to you with my head held high. I mean, you're almost like... You just watch. I'll charm the pants off you. I mean, you don't have to charm me, Yuko, to get my pants off. Wait, did we break up or something? Am I missing something or what? You know what I noticed the other day? I now have follower emotes. I don't know if that's like a beta thing, but I got an email from Twitch saying there's follower emotes, and then there's a couple other. So I gotta get in touch with. I mean, I know Chelsea said she was able to do some art, but yeah, we might have to move rather quickly with this type of stuff. If I've got all these things, then I got to come up with something for the P points. Although, relatively speaking, I don't think I could just put a picture of a penis. That's probably not going to be allowed, right? You know what the saying is? Beer tastes better than after an honest day's work, right? It's just what I mean. If we're patient now and cool off for a while, then... Wait, when did we break up? Did this happen and I was, like, not paying attention? Maybe I was a little busy fighting Nicks or something. Maybe we're just here to take it slow. All right, well, thank you for now starting me at the beginning. All right, well, now we're gonna down here. We're bouncing everywhere here. Like, oh, you're going up to the rooftop, and you're coming down the entrance. Like, oh, hey, Kazushi, welcome. I did piss her off in an ultimate time. I did. But nothing, like, the timeline didn't go back, right? Like, just essentially after the 31st... That was just like the day everyone sort of forgot, right? Or I guess wait, now you have me thinking, if no one knows of the Knicks thing, then maybe what you're saying makes sense. Although I pissed her off to broken, but that was mended. But it makes you think, well, how far back did they go? So confused. All right. Anyways, Kazushi, wait, so did you go back and Kazushi's knee is back and still injured and he has no idea what the hell's going on, or what? And now first we have a conversation with Yuko. Now we have one with Kazushi about Yuko. And the results are in. They have to amputate my legs. Oh, it's healed! Okay, that's a different reaction than what we got previously. But thinking about it now, if I'd have kept hiding in the pain, my knee... So, it almost seems like these people, like, have come to, like, a realization. Like, they've changed their ways from the previous time of, like, you know, they were... Like, Kazushi was stubborn, right? Didn't want to go see the doctor. We had to tell him numerous times to go, and then he got the bad news and still didn't want to do it, then hurt himself. Whereas now, it's almost as if he went to the doctor of his own accord. Maybe. At least that's the way I'm taking it. Got good news that it was healed because he probably didn't press on it too much, and now he's able to, you know, go back on in life, right? And bump uglies with everyone that he wants to, so it's good for him. Oh no, so he just brought that up. Okay, don't listen to me at all. Don't listen to the small little tangent that we just shared there. It was irrelevant, as most things that come out of my mouth are. But yeah, don't worry about it. Well, at least I finally snapped out of it, even if it took me long enough. I couldn't have done it without you. I mean, yeah, as far as I know, I'm still coming back here. I mean, this isn't like some, you know, this isn't like Persona 5 where we just get told we're going to go away from the summer and then that's it, right? I wasn't a hooligan with someone that's watching me that runs a cafe and I get to live in their attic and some cat keeps telling me that it's bedtime. I'm an adult. Okay, I don't need to be told by a cat. Although I have to say that if Coco told me it's bedtime, it's bedtime. Otherwise, she'll rip my face off. Alright, well, we're signed up for the spring tournament, so I will not be slacking off. I'm going to be watching you, Kazushi. I'll be watching you. Alright, watching you, easy. Can we still buy things from you, or are you like, you know, oh, sure. We have 5 million yen. And we can only buy melon bread, a book cover, and something else that I wasn't paying attention to. Because it doesn't matter, because as far as I know... Wait. There is another set of... Wait. I could buy 50,000 apple strudels. I could. And that would be great. I don't think there's anything... Okay, so wait, that was our classroom? We've already been in here. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, that's like the back door. And I don't think I ever used the back door. 110 hours, never used the back door. No, that's not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it could be a joke if you're interested in those types of jokes. But... Student council room. It's So, can we go into 2E? But you have no business in 2E. How dare you? Hi! It was near midnight and everyone was standing outside. I was outside too, but to tell you the truth, I don't remember anything about it. She is the first person, and she's a nobody, that's mentioned anything about this. Hey, ladies. Maybe I should start studying. Probably, otherwise you're just going to end up working on the street. How about you, chickie? Third term's almost over. After spring vacation ends, we'll be senior citizens. And we can talk about the last year. Weren't we the first year's third term? Wait, so is there 3 semesters in a Japanese high school? Because I know that's weird because in Persona 5 Royal, they added a 3rd semester and a new character, which we haven't played and we're going to play. But it's just, you know, I'm not following this type of stuff. I think it's a trimester. A trimester indeed. Hey, look, it's Kaisuke. Why does everyone say I don't look good? I want to tell you something. Wait, I thought he took the thing before and passed. I'm so confused about what is happening. Before I probably would have given up after hearing about it, but not anymore. I'm gonna be a doctor. Save as many lives. I remember when we were at like was it in front of the movies? And everyone's just like lopping off dead in front of me, and then I can't do anything, even though I knew the right thing to do. It's like, oh, you know, maybe don't touch their hand. I don't know. Just don't want to do anything. Anyways, I'm glad I was able to help this guy, even though it really didn't feel like I helped him out. I mean, I sort of guided him towards being a doctor, but now he failed that exam, so I don't know if that's something that's, you know, really what we're looking forward to at all. And then I never really got the female student here, and remember there was always a guy that was watching her, a little creep, I guess. Maybe she finally fell through and got that, you know, the restraining order. It's a possibility. Just a little while ago, the town was thick with the kids with the apathy syndrome, obviously. Who are you texting? Alright, persimmon tree is still blooming. Yeah, it's a good thing that I planned on doing this a little bit afterwards, because this would have taken a little long. Like, you know, we're 25 minutes. I'm assuming this will take probably over an hour, hanging out with everyone and then figuring out what's going on afterwards. I'm getting weird visual glitches in Monster Hunter World. Ew, that doesn't sound fun. I didn't notice anything yesterday. I'm still trying to figure out, Denise, what weapon I want to use. I didn't mind the iron katana, but I was super jelly of, I'm trying to think of the term that she referred to it as. I want to say a death ballerina. I think she was using like the iron glaive or something like that, but it looked like a polearm. I didn't know the iron glaive was a polearm. It looked like a lot of fun, so maybe that'll be something I can pop on with. By the way, you can only talk to your max links, so you should look for them. Okay. When there's fireflies on my screen, they're as bright as a supernova. My whole screen becomes green. I never had it before. Did they do an update? So, like, I know yesterday I asked Wolfslayer if it was worth to have the high-resolution texture pack. And albeit, like, I don't... Maybe I should have played it more without it, because I only literally played, like, the very beginning of the game without it, and then I threw it on yesterday. So, like, it always looked good to me to begin with. But like I said before, like, that was sort of sucky of when you and I tried to play it last year or the year before that. I don't know if my computer was slowly just showing me, like, hey, this is the time. And no, I'm happy to say it ran great, expectedly, I guess, but I think this country is heading in the right direction, Hidetoshi. You have to be optimistic here, bud. I'm still trying to figure out how on earth his armband is staying in its spot right now. Like, do they just, like, pin it there or something, or what? Maybe they do. I mean, do you want to be throwing around the words of a revolution? Because that's going to get you into trouble. Maybe you only want to throw on yourself into the diet variety, or what? That's what this Nixist incident taught me. I never... Wait, so how does he know about the Nixist incident? Or is that something completely different? That's the first time I've seen someone mention Nix. He mentioned Nixist, but not Nix. So do people know of that, or no? To him, it's just some cult that came... Oh, okay, so they don't know that it become a big thing. Well, I guess it didn't happen, but to them it was just something that might have been minor at that point of him... that point in time to him, and then it never turned into the big thing after the Ryoji told us he was Nix, right? Because that's after that introduction of Ryoji telling us who he was, that's when you started seeing all the flyers and everything pop out, so that makes a little bit more sense now. Okay. I swear to God, I paid attention to this game. 110 hours. I promise you I did. Aren't you going to laugh at me? Say something like, you, a teacher? No, we're not going to laugh. The cultists and apathy syndrome still happen, but their point of view is just a bunch of crazes that didn't lead to anything. Okay. See, the problem is I can't even open my menu to see all my social links. Like, I'm pretty sure I can remember all of them here. Like, I do know who I maxed and who I didn't max. Like, Fuka I didn't max, Mitsuru I didn't max, Yukari I didn't max, Shihori I didn't max, think that was it. I think I only missed 4. What's the point of looking for their names? Yukari scored above average. What about Stupe? He's average. Fuka did well. It is so hard to come back in World after all these cool things that Rise added. I guess did not take the test. For more names. You're done. I thought, well, no, what? I guess I'm a junior. Mitsuru is a senior. All right, that makes a little more sense. It's so hard to come back in the World after all these. So we were talking yesterday. I think I've asked you this before. Is Rise expected to come onto the PC? Like I do know, like, you know, they were a little, you know, the game looks different because it's running on the Switch. So like I assume they're upgrading the look of it. I would assume. Like I do look forward to it in March or so. Jesus, I'm gonna have to wait until I get to that one. I'm enjoying the little bits I get in with Monster Hunter, so maybe we'll play that a bunch, and then that'll keep me rocking into Rise when maybe I run out of content, which will be never, because I still have Iceborne and stuff to play. Like, so there's no more expansions, I assume, for Monster Hunter World. Iceborne was it, and move on into there, probably in the Rise, and probably there'll be an expansion to Rise, and by then there'll probably be another game or whatever, right? Your lesson the other day intrigued me too. It seemed like you spent a lot of time preparing for it. So I can see Mrs. Teriuchi. This is what Kenji was talking about, right? So Miss Toriumi, that was Maya, correct? Hence why you said this was a good one? Okay. I've decided to stop wasting my time always living into the present. How wonderful. Impressed by a change of heart. What brought this on? Oh, I was playing a video game and I was just goofing off one weekend. I met someone. You know, I know it was a bear. It was a bear, actually. Nothing about I met a darling husband thanks to a destiny called fate. So I'm assuming she's referring to me as being the person she met, but we haven't really met. Oh, I was just gonna say, like, what the heck? Everything okay? Do you need something? You don't look well. Maybe you should visit the nurses. Oh, you dropped something. She picked up my cell phone. She noticed the wallpaper on it, which we put on after Maya told us that was the last time of playing. Read downward. I love you. It was from my online girlfriend. No, it was made by... I mean, she shouldn't know who it is, because I don't know who it is, right? So if I say this, I want to see what... I didn't know he would say... Wait, did my character know it was her? I just love the blushing, by the way. I can't hear you. I think I picked the best answer. Just throw on the ear. La 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 la. Start doing the math, Miss Toriumi. The gears are turning. Oh, it is. Oh God, she's upset. Someone call a doctor. Someone call an ambulance, but not for me. Oh, you certainly did. This was worth it, 100%. Oh, why is she like upset? Did she not know that I was a student? Double down. Oh, Christ. Yeah, you're Maya. No problems. But one thing I wanted to say, if we ever met face to face, was thanks to you that I was able to turn my life around, so I'm grateful. Oh, this was good. If you don't mind, maybe we could have dinner. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I just have to do something in my kitchen. About that. So it turned from her being upset to mad to being accepted to still wanting to punch us in the face to asking us to dinner. Oh, I thought for a second there she was just gonna plant a kiss on us. Instead she, Morty, ran away. You're right though. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was well worth it. Locked. What do we got here? The nurse's office. It's locked. Wait, everyone keeps telling me to go to the nurse's office, though. Is there... See, it's been a while since I played this, and I can't remember, obviously, so, you know, hence why we're here again. But... Is there something more up with everyone getting on me about telling me I don't look well? I feel like that leads somewhere. You wouldn't have to be her boyfriend, right? So, somewhere at the mall and stations too. Okay. Yeah, all I was going to do was I'm just going to run down the list of the areas when I leave here. And then just nail out who we can go with. You spent the whole year stalking and being stalked. Oh, wait, so that wasn't the other... okay, that was concerning. Alright, to the mall. To the mall. Ah, the housewives of Tokyo, maybe? Probably wouldn't be a very interesting show. Do I want to visit Elizabeth and Igor? Hey, this guy, the bartender, he's got a hell of a man bun. Aren't I the boy who walked to the monk upstairs? He actually called here trying to reach you. Hey, don't freak out, just hang on a second. Oh, I was just gonna say, like, oh god. Here you go. I wrote it down. Good thinking, huh? But my handwriting is good, so I hope you can read it. I found my wife and son. My son's a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife is frigid as usual. That witch. What? Hey, shut up. I'm on the phone. A lot's happened, but I apologize 1,000 times, and everything's back to normal now. I guess you could say we're back in love with each other. I realized, rather than holding on to my pride, that I needed to suck it up and apologize. Thanks to you. Take care, kid. Till we meet again. I think it's a little too late for me to become a monk, obviously. So yeah, see you later. Anything at the cafe? Stay here till it gets dark. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. I wonder if even the door is there. Oh. Okay, that answers my question regarding that. Nothing else there. I'm surprised Tetsuya isn't here. Maybe somewhere else or whatever, but we did max it out with him. So on to the Port Island Station, where we go. Denise, what's the weapon that you're using in Monster Hunter World? What was the rockin' weapon that you decided on finally? The long sword, like the katana? I think that's the one I started off with. Forever and ever and ever and ever. Oh yeah, let's go down to the shot bar where the cat's there for us. We can pet them. I'm very annoyed that there's no cat. It's the back entrance. Nothing there though, unfortunately, or fortunately. Punk kids brings back to normal, and I'm bored out of my skull, but that's better than... Wait, I'm actually surprised we didn't run into... Because I'm led to believe the one guy from Strega, the guy with long hair, did he live? Or maybe that just became nothing out of it in the end. Hey, Sarah, Sarah. We don't want to go in there because it's dark or what? Whatever will... I think he died. Oh, okay. I mean, they sort of alluded to that he might have died, but I know he didn't die. Because, like, the one chick died, Shiori. Or Shidori. She died after saving Junpei. And then the other guy died sacrificing himself when all the shadows came. He took out his grenade and blew himself up. And then that guy, he was just like left unconscious, but nothing really came about beyond that. So I guess you assume he died. I'm not sure if I can play with you because game refuses to work for some reason. I'm getting frame drops and that stupid visual glitch. I mean, the only thing I would say, like, you know, an install, a clean install. It could be a video graphic driver. It could be a number of things, obviously. Yeah, those apathy people disappeared. I wonder why. As long as the trains run on time. Hey, remember when we went in here and cleaned the bathroom and then we got a hard bristled weapon, but it was still a terrible weapon? Remember that? I guess in the end we end up back at the dorm, I guess. Chatted up with the little girl. When our graduation comes, I'm going to tell him how grateful I am. Well, you know what? That's really nice. Super nice. We got the old man, the taxi driver. Following the next sum, I could get my family back. Now I'm thinking about going to see my wife and patching things up with her. Bump uglies, you know? Everything's all good after that, right? Love to see that the music is back with the high vibes, obviously. Salaryman! I decided to get another job, but I've been keeping it secret from my wife and daughter, so even if I don't exceed, I've got a plan B. I mean, I'm sorry? What about you kids? Are you satisfied with your lives? Sure, I'm satisfied with it. I'm Maiko's dad. Oh, that was the little girl. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'd love to have a chit-chat. I mean, yeah, I would take your daughter here and we would get some wonderful octopus taiko. She came here when she ran away from home, too. She really loved the takoyaki. She's a good kid, though, huh? You're right. Was she? Of course she was. Yeah, she's so good that I wonder if she's really my kid sometimes. I got a letter from Maiko. Long and full of the deets about her new life over there. So she said she's made a lot of friends. Kuba! Good to see you, buddy. How are you? She's in charge of the rabbits at her new school, and she has to get up early to clean the cages. I mean, yeah, I guess you'd have to get up pretty early to finish that off. They yelled at her for forgetting the PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had a copy of her friends. I never knew she was that forgetful. Well, I mean, she's got a lot on her plate. She plays at the park right by the school with her friends every day. Well, it's better than playing around at the shrine, which for some apparent reason is also the park. You two ever think you're going to get back together, you know, or what? I come home to an empty house. The room seems so big without them. I'll move on into a, you know, a small little condo or something, or bump uglies with another woman, and, you know, there you go. Make it feel at home. Still having problems, but I'm good. Okay, well, you know, I hope they're heading on the up and not heading on the down. That's what we can hope for. Oh, Maiko's dad. I mean, you could have at least told me your name instead of me just referring to you as Maiko's dad. Since Maiko really took a shine to you, she wrote all about you. I mean, you just referred to me as a punk, so I'm a little bit upset about this, but I'm not really afraid of you. More down than up? I'm sorry to hear that. I can't wait to grow up, Dad. That's why I'm drinking lots of milk. Milk? I'm going to marry him, so... The amount of people that I'm going to have to marry in this game is just getting ridiculous. Oh, now he's very angry. Furrowed brow and all. No, actually. I mean, if you haven't noticed, I don't even talk to anybody. I'm not letting a guy like you touch Maiko with a 10-foot pole. Look at his speed run, right? Maiko's dad ran off. This guy seems like he's got a few problems. And a child is all of them, apparently. Welcome to Octopia. Come on over. It's delish. So why is it called Octopia? And why does the octopus have a gun and also a martini glass? Everything starts to make a little bit more sense every once in a while now, doesn't it? So who will we run into? We've run into Maiko's dad, Kaisuke, Junpei. Weird that Junpei didn't have anything to say for us. Kaisuke, Kenji. We're running out. There's the old people. How have I been? I've been fantastic. I'm so happy that they still haven't cut down the, you know, the persimmon tree for you guys, so that's good. What's happened is that we shrank. Right? Sure. That could have happened. Yeah, I mean, I do believe that's a thing that happens with old people. You know, they just start going lower and lower, and, you know, that's what happens. You're gonna give this place a good old remodel, eh? Wait, who is paying for this new wing? It'll be replanted on a hill where you can see the whole campus. Well, that's nice. So that's new. It went from being cut down and then coming to terms with that to there's getting a new wing put on the school, and then it's going to be placed up on a hill so that you can see the school. Nice. That's pretty nice. Weird. Don't yell, dear. Your dentures will fall out. Just throw them at people, right? Come visit us anytime. Wait, that was it? That was the conversation that we had? That was it? I mean, who else can we have a chit chat with? Something about the restaurant employees and the Hagakure cook. I want to give it to him, but I insisted. So I made him a bowl, and he tasted it and said, put some fish flakes. So maybe they're talking about the gourmet king. So do some people not show up, even though I've maxed them out? Like some people like this, are they just referring to him, but I never actually get to see him ever again? All of them, eh? Plans to leave here and tour the world of food. He's going to be man versus food. Japanese man versus food. That'll work. Heard he's working on a book. Even though he's far away by now. I feel he's right next to me. God, they just don't shut up. Okay, hi, folks. Hi. Oh, boy, a cat. He's not here. My mom said it was okay to take him home, but I came back the very next day, and he was gone. So I bet things will be better for him this way. That's okay. I won't look for him. Somewhere he's out there. I hope so. There's 2 cats that we were aware of, and neither one of them are there anymore. So now that's upsetting. I don't think there's anybody in either of these places. No, doesn't appear to be. And please scream at me or yell at me if I've missed anything. Like, I'm sort of rolling down the list here, but you know, there's always a possibility of, oh, you didn't go into this place to initiate that conversation or whatever, right? So yeah, like, I assume the guy that was here at the shrine, like Maiko, and the guy that hung out at the shrine, he probably won't be here, but is this Koromaru? Seems sad. I feel bad about that. I mean, again, nothing I can do, but there was someone over here where what's his face was. I wonder who this is. Oh, you must be by any chance, is your name Bastion-kun? Yes. Oh, excuse me, I'm Mrs. Kamiki, Akinari's mother. My son talked about you a lot. I was just thinking about him. Could you sit here and talk about him with me? Absolutely. Could you imagine you would be such a fucking piece of shit? This woman has lost her son, and you can't give her the time of day to go and sit down and talk about with her? Like, it's hard to believe that there are actually pieces of shit like that in the world, but today is a special day. Nope. Oh, it's terrible. So what is today? Because I don't remember, like, you know, the game doesn't run for a year, so, like, what is it, like, a month after he's passed, or what's his birthday? Oh, for fuck's sake. He'd be 20 if he was still alive. I didn't even realize he was that young. Jesus Christ. I mean, if you were just to see him in the street, you either assumed that he either had a terrible disease like cancer or he was on meth. That's how bad he looked. He never made it. He had a genetic disease. Me, I'm healthy as a horse, but him, the doctors detected it at birth and they knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Okay, so he didn't have cancer, but he had something bad. So I'm that piece of shit because I'm not talking to people even when I say I saw their relatives die. No. I'm just making a conversation for this piece, Kuba. I meant as a broad spectrum of, for this exact moment, this woman comes to you and says, hey, do you have a moment? You know, your son talked about you all the time, and now I'm here on his birthday. I meant for that. Don't overlook those things. Entertainment values, of course. So I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad to have been given life. I'm glad to have been your son. Look at how happy he looks right there. That puts like a little glimmer of hope in your eyes that, like, he didn't live long, but of those 20 years that he did live, a few of them were good because he had a good mom. My son brought me a lot of joy too. Holding his warm body in my arms just after he was born, those tiny hands, the first smile. I mean, that's a whole other thing. If you can't speak the language, then what are you supposed to do then, Kuba? Hearing him breathe easily at night, every day I gave thanks for him being alive, and every day I found new joy in him. And now, I'm so lonely. There's nothing I can do. I mean, Mrs. Kamiki, you have to remember the good times that your boy brought you, and that's what you'll have to get you going forward. Just remember the good days. Experience life as if you were taking them with you. And when we meet again on the other side, if I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. It's touching. It really is. Like he wrote the game Fable? Is that what we're talking about here? Or he wrote a Fable? He said he was going to show it to you first when he was done. I asked why not me, and he laughed and said, you'll be the second one to see it, Mom. I guess he wasn't able to finish the story. He did finish it. I have the notebook. Please tell me we give it to Mom. Tanaka, okay. But weird, he wasn't at the mall, which I would have thought he would have been at the mall. So where was he? Oh, it happens at night. So do I have to do something at the mall to stay at night and then he'll show up? You should hold on to the notebook. I'm sure that's what my boy would have wanted. No, it's out. Okay, okay. I'll wait for him to tell me to me himself when I see him again. Now I have something else to look forward to. It was a good chat there, Mrs. Kamiki. I'm glad I could meet you. Take good care of the ones dearest to you. That's like what Jerry Springer says to everybody, right? Take care of yourselves and each other. Good night, everyone, despite the fact that all these families were just fighting everywhere. Not just Akinari or me or you. It happens to everyone. So before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make it a big production about it. If you love someone, let them know it. You should be able to prop each other up with the same love and kindness as well. Well, I got lots of things I could share with people. Actually, you must not die. Like me personally? Or me, my character? I was gonna say, we're gonna roll right back on nobody must die personally. Nobody. No, I mean, but, you know, it's gotta happen, unfortunately, right? So what do we got left? So we just have the dorm. So, some missed. Have I missed anything? Do I want to go to the dorm? I might just be immortal. I just might be. I might literally be the immortal Hulk Hogan. I just might be. You can go to the dorm. Okay, thank you. Maybe that's where Tanaka's hanging out. Like right now, there is no drunk Chelsea or Wolf Slayer hanging out at the back after a box of wine. I'm a little disappointed, to be quite frank. We can freeze you. I thought the thing was with that was like that they still don't know what the fix is. Like there's tons of people who are freezing themselves, right? Whether they had terminal cancer, and I guess the hope is that, you know, that they can cure you later on, but some people just have the heads like from Futurama frozen. I don't know how that's gonna work. Gonna throw you onto a robot body. Special report on the Amazing Commodities Corp of the Tanaka's Amazing Commodities Program. Oh god, what are they going on about Tanaka here? Word has it that President Tanaka will be coming out shortly to make a statement. Oh, so what has happened? The unaccounted expenditure has sparked a massive investigation. Some theorize that I'm shocked that this was the dealio. He tricks his own viewers for a few extra bucks. I bet he'd slit his own mama's throat for a 5 yen piece. No matter how high his net worth rises, he'll never be satisfied. Well, so is he like the Japanese Jeff Bezos? President Tanaka has emerged. Oh my god. You know, he's around. Carrying a microphone. Looks like he's going to sing karaoke. Ha! 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 In your carrier, I saw a boy which was found after a blizzard and was dead, but because of the temperature, we cannot declare him dead, and after a month, he woke up. Isn't that the same thing? I mean, obviously, a human's body is far more, complicated than... like I want to say, isn't it like there's a lot of animals that can do that, like put themselves, like there's like, I think there's a toad or a frog that can freeze themselves and then they just, you know, thaw out and they're all good and whatever. Like, I know it's not really the same thing, but like, I'm trying to remember if like for the things that you can freeze people for, there's like a set temperature. Like you don't want it to have it so like the I guess the way they refer to it was like freezer burn. You know, if you put in a piece of meat and leave it in the freezer and it gets freezer burn, that means it's dead. But if you have like that window of you know, that temperature that you can fit them in that window, you won't get that freezer burn, and then it just stays, and then you can thaw them out in 30 bajillion years or whatever it is. The only thing I always thought about those companies, and I'm sure maybe, insurance plays a factor, but what happens to these places if they ever go belly up? Like, like you pay your couple $100,000 to freeze yourself for, X amount of years. And what if that company goes belly up? Like, hey, throw the bodies out the back. Like, too bad. Like, no one's going to take that if no one's making money, or if they realize that you can't unfreeze these people. Like, I guess that's a chance you take, obviously, but you can trip on grass and you can die like nothing, and you can jump from a flying plane without a parachute and survive it without any scratch, nothing. Yeah, like Peggy Hill, right? Well, no, I think she like broke every single bone, but she landed and lived, so that was hilarious. It's from President Tanaka. The message reads, "Hi, this is Tanaka, best friend your pocketbook has ever had, and what's in my pocketbook is my own business. It's not my company's money, so what's it to them how I use it? But let's make one thing clear, I'm not ashamed of a single thing." I guess the idea is they're frozen until they can figure out how to unfreeze them. Right. Yeah, like when they froze Mr. Burns because he was stabbed 27 times, and then like they unthawed him and then he broke in half because he wanted to go to Lisa Simpson's wedding or something. I think that's what he was brought out for. An eventual divorce very quickly afterwards. Or did they ever get married? I can't remember. Does Tanaka no shame? No, there's no expectation that think that he's gonna be around with the public. Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excess of capitalism should be killed? Sure. Wrap them all up, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, with COVID, maybe Kuba can jump on this a little bit better as well than more so what I know. But didn't those, is it the MNVR or something like that? The type of vaccines that they're having, aren't they starting to look at uses for them with certain cancers and other diseases, that to think that maybe in, 100 years or whatever, I don't know, I'm just throwing a ballpark number out there, that you think like when you're small or young or a child, much like you get a chicken pox vaccine or polio vaccine, that you're going to get the cancer vaccine, right? Just, okay, so you take this and you don't get cancer and it's just gone. Whether that happens or not, I don't know, but it's cool to think that maybe not for cancer, because there's a bajillion of those, but for obviously other certain diseases, it'd be nice to think forward that wouldn't be a problem. Howdy, Chelsea. I understand that we're like end game here, and I understand that you don't want to see this part of stuff, and that's okay. I understand. Yes, you haven't really seen anything. You could like chill here and just realize, hey, look, we're just, it's the beginning of March. There isn't much going on here, right? And it's just like, hey, just no one's around. What happened? I want to thank you for taking me in for Monster Hunter. I enjoyed my time like a lot yesterday, and it's funny. You might be able to answer this question for me. You know what was bothering me, and I don't know why. Can you explain to me how I sounded differently on Discord than I do now? It just was sticking with me. As soon as Wolf said that, yes, I'm like, wait, what do you mean? Oh, do they do that? Oh, that would make a lot of sense, because I do put a few things into this so that it maximizes my wonderful, beautiful voice. I just do. Well, I have to tell you that this is my legitimate more voice. I don't know what I sound like on Discord, but this is me. This is me. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I'll probably play with Denise after he figures out what the hell's wrong with his end. I'll probably play a little bit of solo missions myself as well, and we'll be attacking those giant monsters as we go forward. But I don't want to jump in too much forward here without you knowing how it goes, and we'll jump on into the answers. So thanks for hopping on in to say hello, and and we'll be in Persona 4 before you know it. So. We got to overwrite genetic code? Is that how that works? They could. So I would assume that if you paid for like Distro Turbo or Discord, Jesus Christ, Discord like Nitro or turbo, whatever it is. Maybe you get uncompressed audio or something like that. Maybe. Goodbye, Chelsea. Thank you for popping on in. I appreciate it. People can pay to boost the server. Oh, okay. Okay. So that makes sense. Yeah. I think it's different. I don't know. We're feeling very tired. You should go to sleep early tonight. So is there anybody here? Well, first of all, I'm going to take the opportunity to save the game because I wasn't able to save like after we defeated Nyx, which sort of bothered me that you couldn't do anything, and I can't look up anything. I can't look up my social links. It's nothing. There's no hidden buttons. So, like, where is everybody? Maybe in essence of saving time, is there anything in these rooms at all? I think now the dark hour is gone, so you don't have a persona anymore. Akihiko. Oh, so that one was just empty. This should be my room. No, 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 no. I hope I didn't miss anything. I'm fine. Okay, phew. Because I thought it would give me an option like, oh, this is your room. Let's, just stroll on in and, do you want to go to sleep or not? Wait, so do I have to talk to everyone again? Something's been bothering me. He used to sit in that empty seat. This is the second day for social links, so you can go back if you want. Okay, so if it gives you the opportunity. Is he referring to Ryoji or Aigis? Because I think he's met Aigis. So we've talked to everyone. We don't. Yeah, Aigis sat next to me. Okay, yeah. So but he knows of Aigis though. Okay, so everyone should be good, right? I'm fairly certain we talked to everybody. There's no reason to really chit chat with anybody else. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so back to the dorm we go. Had I known that there was 2 days, though, I guess I would have, like, taken it a little easier, maybe? I'm not sure. Or maybe chatted up with somebody else. I don't know. Tomorrow was senior graduation. Okay, so that's going to be something special. Okay. Probably nothing on the TV. Also, there is still... Okay, so they are cleaning up from the cult stuff. It would seem to be, but... Sort of beyond that. Alright, let's not go into our room this time. So where... Junpei was literally the only person I saw. Like, where is everybody? I mean, I guess I'll find out, right? Like, we all chill at the dorm. We all know that we're here. Washroom. Rooftop. Doors locked. What's in this room? Oh, shit. Like, we don't even know that. Okay. I love how they had to point out that it's locked tightly. Tightly. Titly. back to our room we go. Really nothing to do. Odd. It's Friday, Friday.
It's me, Aegis.
Okay, great.
May
Finally,
I please come
someone
in?
else has come in other than Junpei. Open up the door. Figure it out. You ready for graduation? I thought she's like on her phone there for a second. Sweat from her brow?
Thank goodness.
For a robot?
I'm so happy to see you again.
Just call my friend who's part of breaching team and you can access any locked
I'm
doors.
sorry to show up so suddenly.
Awesome.
But I really need
Is he the
to talk
lock-picking
to you.
lawyer? Yeah, no problem. What's up?
I remember everything. Everyone seems to have forgotten. But I remember that day we...
So that's why she was acting weird the first day we got back and no one could remember anything and she didn't say anything that first time. Now, me being the player, I know what's happened, right? So, like, do I say, like, you know, you're right, I remember.
I'm sorry. It's just...
Shotgun explosive and
when I
sledge pickaxe
remembered,
opener. That'll work
I
too.
was afraid you might go somewhere far away, like you did at the last battle.
That won't happen. No siree bobs.
Graduation's today, isn't it? I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun.
In the span that we've had a chit
Such
chat,
nice weather outside.
the graduation
You
started without
remember?
us.
The promise we all made? Why don't we go there and wait for the others?
That sounds
We can
right.
enjoy the view of this peaceful city.
I walked to school with Aegis. No?
The time to part has finally come.
I mean, are they gonna sing
Though this is our
Pomp
last
and
day together,
Circumstance?
We want the senior class to know that you've truly earned our respect. We wish each of you good
How come it's not
health,
Musuru up
happiness,
there?
and prosperity. On this auspicious occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
And we bow.
Next, a word
Oh.
from the valedictorian.
There she is.
From Class D, Mitsuru Kurijo.
You know, Jordan, you just essentially just have to wait for things. They'll eventually come up, right?
This last year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. Well, it must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you may know, my father unexpectedly...
So at this point in time,
He unexpectedly passed away.
Aegis never forgot anything. And did she, like, jot our memory?
Sudden illness.
It seems like even she's starting to, like, that doesn't make sense. What's going on? Like, so we do sort of know everything, but...
That's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
It's a big day. Must be tough thinking about her father.
Because her father didn't die because of a sudden illness, right? Wasn't it?
Remember? Yes. With my father's death, I lost my purpose in life.
Hang on. Wasn't I supposed to?
I thought Junpei had longer hair.
What's up?
But now, I have something to live for. No longer will I run from the future. I will face it head-on, carrying out my father's will. I am resolved, and without reservation.
Promise.
Gotta get the thumbs in there, dancing like Elaine.
All to my invaluable
Have
friend.
you ever seen Elaine dance?
And we have promised to never lose hope, no matter what tomorrow may bring.
Oh god. What is she like pulling like jump at you? Please catch me.
Senpai, we made a promise. Let's find him. And I guess too.
Yes, I can hardly wait. Everyone, let's go!
What the fuck happened? That's what everyone's thinking. Like, who are they looking for? Yeah, the robot chick. Could you imagine? We're bumping uglies. No, we're at the school. We're just not bumping uglies, but you know. I feel like this could have
The wind feels
also
so
been an
nice.
anime spot.
This is my first time experiencing spring. But this season will eventually pass. After fighting alongside you and facing the world's end, I finally began to understand what it means to live. Thinking for yourself, not running away, accepting the inevitable. All things eventually come to an end.
They certainly do.
Every living thing will one day disappear. Only by accepting this can one discover what they truly want, what the meaning of their life will be.
And this is like truly living the life, sitting in the lap of a
I
robot.
understand now why I was so tormented by my lack of strength. Protecting others became more than just an order I had to obey. I wanted to do it for my own reasons. I realized this once I decided to try and prevent the fall. When I thought I might never see you again, something else became clear to me. What I wanted most.
Don't say us. Don't say us. Don't say
And
us.
so, I made up my mind. I decided that I would continue to protect you.
I mean, that'll work.
I want to be your strength.
Okay.
I know I'm not the only one who can do this, but that's okay.
I mean, if you bring the dog in this, it's great.
My life will be worth living if it's for this reason.
I got myself a bodyguard, essentially probably for free.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. It'll be okay, I guess.
You're right.
It's a hell of a robot if they can shed tears. Hydraulic tears,
I
maybe?
understand now. So I should be happy.
Happy Pappy. Hey, Junpei Stupei. No, we don't want to call him that, because I actually liked him as a character.
Everyone.
I don't think there was one character I overly really hated in this game.
I realize now that I have friends as well.
I think the Persona series does really well with that in
To find
making
meaning
you
in
hate
life.
the right people. Like,
Sometimes
you can
all you need is something simple.
be indifferent to some of your friends that the game wants to throw to you, but
I'll keep on living no matter.
there's always a
what,
reason to appreciate
so
them,
that I can protect
which is a
you.
good like little lesson overall, I think. The gentle spring sunlight. Why are we still feeling all sleepy every time?
Thank you for
What?
everything. You must be tired.
It's morning. You just woke
Get
up.
some rest. I'll stay right here with you. Soon, all your friends will be here by your side.
I have like this weird feeling like I'm in a coma or something, and I'm sitting in like a hospital bed, and I'm like near death. You're normally tired in the morning? I mean, I am too, but that's only on days like when I wake up and like I had to get up early for some apparent reason. Like if I wake up naturally, then I'm not tired.
I will always be by your side, protecting you.
I mean, I hate getting up for day shifts at 5 in the morning. It's a long work day for 12 hours. But if I wake up naturally, Only 12 hours? I mean, that's a long day for me. Here comes the copyright strike for this song. Did I miss something at the ending there or something? There's a bit more after the credits. Okay, because, you know, we closed our eyes. We're lying on Aigus's lap. Everything seemed to be okay. It sounded like our friends were coming up the rooftop to see us, and then it was just like, nope, see you later. So the plan is we're not finished streaming, obviously. Yeah, sorry guys, nap time. There is something up with that though, something weird. But yeah, we're gonna jump right into Persona 3: The Answer. That sort of is. There's two parts to Persona 3 FES. There's the journey, which we just finished, and the answer. I don't know what the answer is, but I'm led to believe it's a grind. It's hard. We'll sort of see where it takes us, I guess. But I have put in a couple of mods that are going to make our lives a little bit easier, hopefully. So after like a small, minor little break, we'll jump on into it. I just want to have it so that I can break, well, not long break, like we're talking 2 minutes. But I just want to have it so there's not a stop period, but a stop where I can separate them from my YouTube video. So I can start off the answer separately, just so it's not rolling all into this. But we'll let the credits run like a good Marvel movie and see them all have shawarma at the end and go on about their lives. Right? I always love letting these people get their dually right. I know a lot of people bounce off, you know, the game ends, hitting the A button or whatever, and moving on from the credits. I have appreciation for people who put their hard work into these games, and they should get their due time and due notice, obviously, for it. So I'm a huge lover of this Persona series stuff, so it's great to see. And it's great music, also. So the hell does that matter? And more opportunities to drink a beer. So you know what I think would have made that little ending a little bit nicer? And I mean for the anime spot, was just to have Koro come up and lick my face. Like, so having a picture of Aigis and Koro licking my face, that would have just been a little bit nicer on the end there. I really need to learn the words. So is this the Burn My Dread song? Or is that the other song that plays at the beginning? And someone is awoken. You? This guy, when I start this game up, I don't know if it's this song or if it's the other song, but he starts dancing. He loves it. I think it is this song, but not like the remix like that's currently playing, but he likes it. You gonna play these games when you get a chance? Yeah? You gonna play video games when you're older? Pete? You got a full diaper, I'll tell you that much. You let Dad finish this and then I'll change your bite. The mashup of this and Burn My Dread. Oh, okay. There's a good English cover by Sapphire on YouTube. Yeah, he's dancing. Here. You want to be up? Presented by Atlus. All right, let's see what this little end up is going to be. All right, I don't want you hitting something. Come on up. Anime! Look, all their friends came back up. And Igus cries, apparently. For a robot. That's what he does when he dances. He's got the hand thing. Finn! That's what I put at the end when I'm done with my games. It's Finn! Not the guy from Star Wars, though. So they all came up and we were there.